Hi, my name is Crescent Jubak, and this is my third quarter Science PT. So today I'm going to show you these experiments that I'm about to do that involves the main topic, which is the water cycle, and also how water behaves in different states within the water cycle.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get it
Experiment 1.
together. Okay, 3, 2.
The materials you're gonna need is large bowl, a mug, a plastic wrap, and a tape. The important material on the list is water. When you're done filling your bowl with water you're gonna put your mug in the center. Then wrap around all of the sides with plastic wrap. Make sure to wrap around it with tape. Experiment 2. Here is a Ziploc bag, a pen, a tape, and the food coloring. First step is you're going to draw your Ziploc bag into designs. Next is fill the Ziploc bag with water. Then, pour your food coloring into the Ziploc bag. Make sure to tightly tape the opening area of the bag. And once we're done with both of these experiments, let's put them in the sunny area and wait for 24 hours. Experiment 3. You're gonna need a glass of water, your dad's shaving cream. Since I don't have a blue food coloring, I'm just gonna use a downy bottle and a dropper. And since I don't have one, I'm just gonna use as a straw. The top of the glass with shaving cream and make sure to even it out. Then drop the liquid soap on the top of the shaving cream. And since the liquid soap did not work, we're just going to use the yellow food coloring. The third experiment failed to do the demonstration. I'll just summarize it. So the shaving cream represents a cloud up in the sky and the food coloring are the rain or the water vapor. And when the clouds get thick and it can't contain a large amount of water, it will suddenly fall because of precipitation.
Since nobody likes waiting, we're just going to time travel. It's now 6 a.m. So, it's 3 a.m. again. Let's check our experiments if they did well.
So the reason behind this experiment is that when the sun starts heating up the surface around the bowl, while the water is evaporating in the plastic wrap due to the sun's heat. Then, when all these water droplets begin to form, and when some droplets will fall to the mug, which represents the heavy clouds of water vapor, will fall to the land of the earth. This experiment is just the same as the first one. This demonstrates that water evaporates due to the heat of the sun. The yellow food coloring represents the salt water in the ocean, and the small droplets represents the fresh water that is being evaporated by the heat. So that means whatever the water will look or taste like, it will still be fresh water being evaporated. Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk about the water cycle. So, the water cycle. The water cycle starts from a large body of water such as an ocean. Then, the the sun evaporates the water, making the water to rise up the atmosphere as the clouds become thick. Clouds are essential in the water cycle because it transports the water around. Precipitation is when the cloud cannot hold the mass of water. Precipitation can happen differently. It depends on what climate you're in. Precipitation falls snow, sleet, hail, and rain. And when all water that came up from the precipitation gets stored up on land, snow will probably turn into glacier ice. And when rain precipitates, that is called surface runoff, and they will be most likely turned into rivers and lakes. And some water will pass by the ground, causing it to make limestones, and will infiltrate the soil and be stored as groundwater. It's important to learn the water cycle because so that other generation or other people are willing to learn the water cycle. And if they want to, we can tell them about it. It's important to learn because Earth is our responsibility. We need to learn how does the cycle works. Maybe someday the cycle will change and we don't know how it works. That's why we need to be prepared for anything. It's important to know how water works so that we know how natural weather acts. As a Bosconian, I can minimize the water shortage problem in our community by telling them that we shouldn't waste water. We should start limiting the use of water and taking daily baths, and we should be careful when using it to prevent it from running water. We should start disciplining ourselves from our trash and put our trash in the correct bin to prevent water pollution. We should start collecting water from the rain for any useful purposes. Thank you for listening and watching.